balancing my little towel that was here that stops the vibration. There's a little NutRag that was here.
Well, now that you call it a NutRag, I'm kind of glad it's not here. So when I was in the military, stationed in North Carolina or South Carolina, one dude, his name was Overstat, and everybody has these green blankets, and we had a laundry ironing board that didn't have a mat on it. Okay. So what we would do is we would take our green blanket and we would use that as a surface, and then we'd iron our clothes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Jason was ironing his clothes, and his green thing was in the wash. I looked around and saw our roommate's green thing sitting there. He grabbed it, put it on, started ironing his clothes. He looked at it after doing a couple of shirts, and he said, "What's up?" And he says, "This blanket looks funny." He says, "I'm seeing a lot of white streaks in it." And I said, who is that? That's your blanket? Yeah. He said, "No, this is Overstat." And we looked at each other for a second and went, "Oh!" And he took it, and Brian he just went, "Oh!" and grabbed all of his clothes and went back to the laundry room and threw it all back.
Careful whose NutRag you use. But you're watching Two Bros Podcast 94.
Dot!
Well, folks, we're only 6 episodes away from the 100th.
From episode 100.
Episode 100, and you still haven't given us any fucking ideas.
So in other words, we're going to do whatever the hell we want. You guys are going to like
it. You could have been part of the dream.
You can be part of the dream. You could be part of the episode. Okay. Came there with their kids running around. Yeah. They got a clown that does, made balloons, made balloon animals. I really was going to go up there and say, make me a bicycle. This dude's seen from make me a bicycle. Well, I can't do. Shut up! Make me a bicycle, clown. Now. Whatnot. And then they'll go.
Have no idea what's going on.
What the hell are they talking about? Yeah. And how did they know this?
Connected through Hollywood.
Same. I think we like the same movies. I think we like the same kind of movies.
I am watching The Outsider from Stephen King.
Oh, that's the one with Jason Bateman. Right?
Jason Bateman and Ben Mendelsohn.
How is that?
It's phenomenal.
How is it? I've meant to catch that.
And Cynthia Ervino, whatever her name is,
yes.
The young lady who played Harriet. He's in it. And
Stephen King is one of those guys where like his all of his books are great. But then the translation of it to film tends to be like hit or miss.
Yeah.
Like some tend to be like straight up bullshit. Like Dark Tower. Yeah.
Speaking of magical and mystical, I have
Valentine's Day?
Nope.
That's magical and mystical.
That is magical and mystical. I talk about still on films. I have watched Netflix Lock and Key. Binge watched the whole series in 2 days.
You got a lot of time if you if you're watching all these.
Well, I start at midnight and end at 4 in the morning.
So are you not sleeping?
No, I don't.
We got to fix that.
I don't do that.
We got to fix that. You got to get some sleep.
Yeah. I got plenty of time to sleep.
When you're working?
Casket.
No, stop
That's
that.
when I'll sleep.
That's going to put you in there a little bit earlier, man.
Yeah,
you got to work on your sleep.
Anyway.
Yes. I think I look at Netflix just to see all the shit that I'm not going to be able to watch.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that kind of time that you apparently have because you don't sleep. Because I try to get a decent amount of sleep at night.
Well, yesterday I slept a good 8 hours. Well, I take that back.
It's not a mysterious thing. And since you were so fucking tired and whatnot, what probably happened was, and allow me to be a junior scientist, is that your hippocampus probably fucking shut off. It's that thing you have in your brain that relays your conscious. How Chicago's catching up with Mr. Juicy Smouye.
What happened with him?
Well, they're charging him now.
Ah, okay.
They're charged. Yeah, they're revisiting it, and they're basically, I forget who it was, like a special prosecutor basically said, no, this nigga should be in jail.
But speaking of Jimmy, we are celebrating 217, which is the Honorable Jimmy Fingers of 13 Ghosts, the creator of 13 Ghosts Management and TV. Today is his birthday. God rest your soul, my friend. Speaking of passing away, my good buddy Linson Gilstrap lost his dad, Linson Gilstrap II. We lost DJ Tommy Allen, which was our famed DJ from Level 1. All our parties, he did all of our shows.
Really?
So rest in peace, Tommy Allen.
Rest well. There's some shit going on in the NBA. The chicks are trying to show that they can be dudes.
Yes.
And the dudes are showing that they got a little bitch in them.
Yeah.
And I don't like
wearing tights.
I don't know. There's something weird going on.
The one thing that we watched that I don't ever remember before was the NBA roast. They roasted the host of obviously Inside NBA, which is Ernie, Kenny, Chuck, and Shaq. Enthusiasm is like
his character.
His character, Curb Your Enthusiasm, is insane.
The Crown Royal commercial he does, I think is hilarious.
Oh,
where he just laughs. He goes, no, and it's just funny as shit. Speaking of taking a shit,
yeah. Pray tell.
I took a shit in Penn Station.
Oh, I've done that before.
It felt weird. Like I'm going home. I got some time. I missed like the one train that I was trying to catch. You know, you feel that little feel that little push. So I'm like,
I can't hold this.
And it was early enough so where it's not busy in Penn Station.
Okay.
You know, you walk in the bathroom, it smells the way it smells and whatnot. I like stuck my head in where the toilet was. And I said, well, that does look clean. Fuck it, let me just go and do it.
Do it.
I just felt like I was a dirty I felt dirty. Whoever was in the stall next to me was having a great fucking time because all you just heard was, like the whole time.
Yeah.
Like this shit really is bothering you for that long? Just like, and thank God there was toilet paper there. Because I realized in the midst of taking my shit, I never checked to see if there was toilet paper there.
Oh, bad move, man.
And I got scared. I said, I didn't. Oh, please,
it's
God,
a rookie
please.
move.
Oh, okay, yes.
A rookie move.
I had those, I keep those little
Charlie One wipes.
Charlie One wipes.
Yeah, listen, I've shit on the train, the actual train, the moving train, in the bathroom. Yeah.
How?
Hey, man, you gotta go. You gotta go. I hope you feel better.
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay.
I feel, yes. I'm glad I did it.
But it will happen again. I mean,
The end was, no.
The older you get.
I'm going to plan accordingly.
Okay. Patronize the actual seat itself. I lift the whole lid up and fire away.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't touch that fucking seat. I'm not going. I hover. I can hover very well.
That's some good.
And I've been in the railroad where I've locked the door and someone still opened it.
Yes, some still opened it.
Hey!
I was fortunate that I got the handicap one.
Well, that's the one you go for.
More space.
Here's the good news.
Yes.
Once you shit in Penn Station, you can shit anywhere.
You can pretty much shit. Because when I was in the military, I took a shit in some spots where I took a shit like in like holes. Before I went in the Penn Station.
I've shit in a hat. I've shit in
a hat on purpose.
I had no choice.
Fucking making a.
Wait
a minute.
Nowhere to take a shit.
You had to take a shit, so you took your hat off.
Took my hat off. Shit in the hat.
It wasn't one of your Flamekeeper hats, was it?
No, it was a ski hat, like a Scully, like a ski hat. Shit in the hat, and then you wipe your ass with the hat and chuck it.
Chuck a little swamp ass for about 20 minutes, but then you gotta.
Yeah, it's a little squishy ride home. You just soggy diaper. You sitting there. Shit.
And then you smell yourself. Yeah. And you just have to just act like it's not you.
No, and everyone
So that's yes.
The brown book.
The brown book.
Damn, where do we get it from?
That's great. This is Chad O, Two Bros podcast, and hey, I know sometimes you head out in Manhattan and you're going and enjoying yourself, but every once in a while you gotta take a shit, and Manhattan could be a little bit.
You need the brown book.
You need to know where the brown. You need to know the brown book so that you can find yourself some spots where you can go take yourself a decent shit. Come on, let's take it.
Let's take you on a tour.
Let's take you on a shit tour.
Ooh. But what you don't have to be.
What?
Is an unsubscribed viewer.
No.
Don't sit here and watch the show and not hit the little subscribing button here. And
hey, I want to shout out a group. There's a group that I found on Twitter. They are the Two Bros podcast.
Oh, the
Two Bros podcast.
The Two Bros podcast.
And I found them on. I think I found them on Instagram also.
Oh, okay.
And I was gonna shoot you guys a DM, but then I also saw that your last podcast was 2017. So if the Two Bros podcast is still a podcast, and you do a lot of NBA stuff and whatnot.
Oh, I saw those.
But the last one I saw was like 2017.
They were talking about Paul Pierce or something.
Yeah,
they were way
yeah.
out of the.
So if just showing it out there, hey, I think all the Two Bros should get together and we should have like a Two Bros podcast convention.
Two Bros off.
Because there's a few.
There's Two Bros Pizza.
Yes, but they don't do a podcast.
That's okay. We'll make them do it. And they can bring the pizzas. Where's the Two Girls podcast at?
I don't know.
Two Broke Girls they had.
They're Two Broke. I think
that's a TV show. Oh, okay.
Woo! Sorry.
A she-mail show.
A she-mail show. Well, they probably transitioned, so it probably is Two Bros podcast. And they're two chicks with dicks.
Two Bros Podcast, episode 94. See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace and head grease.
Yeah! That's what they said.